and welcome to The Guide. I'm Yo, that's Steve-O, and again, big thanks to our sponsors, Astro Zombies Comics, providing us free comics for Free Comics Friday.
That's right.
We'll get to that in just a bit, and also to Square Root Salon. They have not yet helped me out yet, as you can tell, and I forgot to wear a hat, so you're just going to have to put up with it, and I'll go visit them sometime soon and take care of that mess for you.
You know, I woke up this morning and this is exactly what my hair looked like. That's how outstanding they are.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I need to go visit them if that's the case. I'm blown away. Forget this. Just kidding. Yeah, we got a lot to cover. As we give you a weekly update, we have been busy at The Guide, and starting with all the stuff that we're working on review-wise.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Edge of Time.
Yeah, Spider-Man Edge of Time wrapped up that review just in time for Batman to come out, and as a crazy Spider-Man fan, I'm glad the debacle is over. No, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. If it had come out a few months ago, I'd probably still be playing it, but Batman Arkham City's out. I don't know, a little game you may have heard of.
Yeah.
And so it's absolutely incredible, so I'm ready for that.
Look for a Forza Motorsport 4 review as well at the site. We also have our review of the latest episode of Terra Nova, and of course new comic book reviews.
That's right, brand new comic book reviews. We have Justice League number 2 finally.
Yay!
It only took him like 7 weeks, but I guess, you know, Jeff Johns writing it. We've got Jim Lee providing the art. You know, only the guys that run DC Comics, so I guess
It makes their schedule a little busy.
Yeah, a little busy, and so, but well worth the wait. You can check out the full review of Justice League number 2, as well as other books.
Batman.
Batman, Nightwing number 2. Man, so many great books that came out this week. And speaking of Justice League number 2, gave away a copy of Justice League number 2 and Superman number 1 to John Ball. Congratulations to him. All it took was writing a comment in, and all he said was, "Who wouldn't want free comics?"
It's a great comment.
Yeah, randomly grabbed a name, and there it is. So every single Friday, Free Comic Fridays. Thanks again to Astro Zombies for supporting that and for providing us with said free comics. And we'll be doing it every single week, so get to facebook.com/GameAndMovieGuide for your chance to score those.
And we got some big events coming up. Of course, every week, working with our friends over at Hollywood Jesus, we try to predict what's going to happen with the Broncos. Tim Tebow taking over, and we use Madden NFL 12 to find out how he's going to do. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. If you want to see how our Madden sim turned out and what kind of stats we predict for that, check that out. And then come back Monday, and we'll compare it with the actual stats from the game. Also coming up, Friday, October 28th, Battlefield 3 Community Game Night.
It's going to be incredible. We had a chance to play the beta of that, and it was absolutely phenomenal. This is my first Battlefield go-round.
He's
so
all in.
I'm hooked already. I'm excited to get to leveling my stuff. So
yeah, the game comes out Tuesday, and so on Friday, October 28th, we'll get together 8 p.m. for the Xbox 360 version of it and give away some free prizes as we play some Battlefield 3. You can check out the website for details on that. And then, of course, some big news that came out this week. PlayStation Vita got its release date.
Yeah, February 22nd, so looking forward to that and grabbing something else that's way overly expensive that I'm going to use 3 times. Thank you, Nintendo Studios.
I have to think that Nintendo is breathing a sigh of relief that's not coming out until February, because it gives them the holiday season all to their own. They've been working really hard to kind of regroup with the 3DS. Now that the Vita's been pushed to February 22nd, they can really focus on this holiday season. I think it's going to help them.
I hope so. Luigi's Mansion 2, anybody?
Yeah, Mario Kart 7 actually coming out. It's going to have online communities for Mario Kart 7, kind of like Forza does, which is an interesting move, and I'm glad they're embracing more of the online stuff. So really cool Street Pass for it, Spot Pass for Mario Kart 7. Lots of cool stuff for that game.
It's going to be amazing. So all 17 of us who went out and bought it right away, we're finally going to have something to do.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Speaking of the 3DS, Nintendo held another press conference for the 3DS to share some updates, but interesting stuff coming with a new firmware update, including the ability to film 3D videos. They'll be about 10 minutes in length, and you'll be able to do some editing with them as well, and then share them. Very cool. There's going to be new stuff for the Me Plaza Street Pass, which is great because we already finished the whole adventure.
Exactly. So it's excited for new stuff on that front.
And new puzzles for the Me. One cool thing, when you do a Street Pass with someone and get their Me character, you'll also now have a map that shows where they're from.
Awesome.
Which gives it kind of a Pokemon gotta catch them all. I want to find a Me in every state of the union. So I'm gonna have to travel to Alaska now and Hawaii. It's a tough job we have here. Think they'll pay for that? that? To go to Hawaii just to get a street pass for
Maybe
our
Alamogordo. Maybe.
All right, well, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
And also, there's limited edition consoles. This has only been announced for Japan, but they look pretty cool.
They look absolutely amazing. The Mario suspenders, I think, is probably my favorite.
They got the Yoshi dinosaur egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty epic stuff. And but right now, as I said, they're really limited. Only 1,000 per each one, and they're giving them away in this very specific manner. And it's all happening in Japan. No word on if we're going to get them here in the United States. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yes.
And that's going to wrap up everything we got going. We got a lot going on.
A lot going on. We got to get done with this video so we can actually get back to playing
Batman.
Arkham City.
Yeah.
So we can get our review done. I've been playing about 6 hours into it. 10% through. So
Making good progress.
there's a lot to do in this game.
We'll have that review up next week as well as other new stuff as well. You can keep up GameAndMovieGuide.com, Facebook.com/GameAndMovieGuide, and always more with our friends over at HollywoodJesus.com.